TJ here. We will be talking about the family of black diamond harnesses for 2020. We will not cover every single harness in our line. There's quite a few of them. If you have more specific questions on some of these lesser sold harnesses, definitely give us a shout and we will inform you as much as we possibly can. What we're going to talk about is our best selling harnesses. So there are 5 of them, along with our newest and most exciting harness, utilizing technologies that we hope to see in future harnesses down the road, hint hint, in 2021. So first and foremost, we will talk about the Momentum series, more specifically the Momentum harness. This is Black Diamond's #1 selling harness. It does come in a women's and a men's, of course. The women's specific fit being catered to women's specific builds, of course. This is also the #1 sold harness nationwide of all brands. So this is the one, if you're an intro to climber, if you want a good price point that utilizes good materials, of course, is extremely comfortable, has adjustability, and you're just getting into climbing, this is the harness for you. So the Momentum series utilizes dual core construction. What that means is there's 2 pieces of webbing going throughout the waist belt. The leg loops do have 1 single piece of webbing going through it. Also in the waist belt and the legs, there are 1 piece of foam. On the inside, there's a breathable, moisture wicking material to kind of keep you dry and just comfy. And on the outside, there is an abrasion resistant nylon shell to help keep durability up. The Momentum series has 1 speed buckle for the waist, and that is your traditional double-backed webbing. Years ago when I first started climbing, that was one of the points that you had to pass in belay tests, is making sure you double back those waist belts and the leg loops. A lot of harnesses these days just have that in the waist belt. The leg loops, as you'll see in a minute, are either fixed or they have this track fit. The track fit is what the Momentum utilizes, and it's kind of a hybrid of a fixed and adjustable leg loop. So as you can see, it's just 1 track that's super easy to adjust on the fly. There's 1 continuous piece of goring or kind of stretchy material on the inside. So when I say it's a hybrid, at the max width, that goring is maxed out, and then of course you can contract that to kind of size specifically for you. So yeah, that is the Momentum, the generic Momentum. We make that in kids as well. In the Momentum family, we have a 3S. So the 3S means speed. So there's 3 speed buckles. So there's 1 in the waist, and then there's 2 conventional speed buckles in the leg loops. So that's going to have a wider range of adjustability, and you can, of course, adjust that to a wider range. That's the main difference. The construction is the same, dual core construction, the foam, the breathable inner material, and the nylon abrasion resistant outer material, and a men's and a women's specific fit there. The 4S, if you notice a pattern here, has 4 speed buckles. So this is just unisex, and this is going to be great if you have a wide variety of sizes and shapes and you're outfitting them with harnesses. So the benefit of that is you're buying less sizes because there's more adjustability. So the leg loops are going to be the same with the speed buckles there, where you have to double back like conventional harnesses. Same construction as the Momentum series, as the leg loops and the waist belts. And the main difference is the 4S. So on the waist you have this, where you can adjust on this side and you can adjust on this side. So like I said, it fits a wide variety of sizes and shapes, and therefore you have to bring in less sizes if you're a retailer or a gym or camp or something like that. One thing to note, all of our harnesses in our entire line do come with pressure molded gear loops. There's varying quantities of gear loops on each harnesses depending on its intended use. Of course, if you're mountaineering, alpine climbing, multi-pitch, trad climbing in general, you may want that 5th gear loop or even more, like some of our harnesses have. They also all have the adjustable rear leg riser. So of course, that's just to cater to a variety of shapes and sizes there. So with that, we're going to go to our Solution family. So the Solution family has a variety of harnesses with subtle differences from harness to harness. The main difference between the momentum and the solution is the construction of the waist belt and the leg loops. So this is made with fusion comfort. So instead of 2 pieces of webbing, there's 3 pieces of webbing, as you can probably see going throughout it. There's still 1 piece of EVA foam. There's a soft, breathable, moisture-wicking lining on the inside, just like the momentum. And there is a even lighter weight stretch woven laminate with a super tight weave for added durability, and that keeps it nice and clean and of course durable. 4 pressure molded gear loops again. Has the 1 speed buckle on the waist for adjustability. And the other difference between the solution harness is the fixed leg loops. So you can see it has that piece of goring for some adjustability, but otherwise it's fixed. So one thing to note on fixed versus adjustable leg loops. The adjustable are going to be good for if you're a runner, if you're a biker, or if you're climbing in the winter where you could be wearing ice climbing gear or just pants with a layer underneath it, and you want to be able to adjust the size of those leg loops. If it fits though, if you're mainly climbing in the 3 seasons, spring, summer, and fall, and the fixed leg loop fits, I recommend it. A lot of beginner climbers think you need to cinch those leg loops down super tight where you're cutting off circulation essentially. And while that may seem more secure, what it does if you're sitting in the harness, if you're belaying, if you're hanging from a project of yours, you'll notice that it's not very comfortable to be sitting extremely tight leg loops. So if you're just top roping up and down, you're not falling too much, it makes sense to have those tight down if you feel more comfortable. But again, kind of the main difference between the adjustable versus fixed leg loops are comfort, if it does fit you, if you have bigger leg from being a runner or a biker, and then if you're climbing in that winter season, we're going to have extra layers. You can also see in the momentum versus solution, the leg loop is just wider in general. So if you're sitting, whether it's belaying or sport climbing or track climbing, whatnot, it's going to be just a lot more comfortable to sit in. Segue into the solution harness. Is the solution guide. So this has become my kind of day-to-day harness. The main point of differentiation being durability. I'm extremely rough on my gear. I throw it in packs, I throw it in the ground, and I am not one for style points as I get older climbing. So you will see me using knees and thighs and hips and all sorts of my body to get up a route. Hopefully I'm not bouldering with this, so it's not really pertinent to bouldering. But from a durability standpoint, all the construction's the same. What this has is this super fabric. So if you can hear the difference, if I scratch this versus this, this has tiny ceramic dots all throughout it. So that is extremely durable material, and so it is much more abrasion resistant than our stretch woven tight weave nylon on the solution, and certainly more durable than the Momentum series. So again, what you're getting when you get the solution guide is durability. The comfort is going to be the same as the solution, exactly the same construction, exactly the same fit from a size standpoint. Solution guide also has a 5th gear loop on the back. So again, kind of more geared towards trad climbing, if you have to tagline something, and this is rated of course, and it's not pressure molded. The last harness we're going to talk about is our newest and most exciting harness we've had in a good amount of time. The concept of this harness came a lot from athlete input, specifically for the Olympics, which were supposed to be this year and will be next year now. This is called the AirNet. So while our Momentum and Solution come with 2 or 3 pieces of webbing throughout it, the AirNet comes with a webbing of Dynex webbing throughout it. So that's going to evenly distribute the load. It's going to just make it more comfortable and breathable and lighter, of course. Also on the seams, there's a no-sew seamless seams on the waist and on the leg loops. This is the same technology we use in our distance packs and distance vests for trail running. So it sits on your skin extremely nicely. There's no seams, there's no points of no hot points or potential hot points, and again, it conserves weight that way too. It does have the 1 speed buckle here. The leg loops are fixed with this smaller piece of goring, again to conserve weight. It does have a breathable, moisture wicking inner on the leg loops and the waist. And the coolest point of technology, or new technology we have here, is the Infinity Belay Loop. So most belay loops have, as you all know probably, the bar tack on the outside and the inside. And then that's essentially the to attach the belay point, the belay loop together. So this has none of those bar techs. So if any of y'all been sitting on a route thinking about how you're going to do this crux sequence, and that's caught in that bar text and it gives, it's a little scary. So with the infinity belay loop, there will be none of that, and this is something we're excited to have and incorporate into the rest of our harness line in years to come, hint in 2021. The AirNet does not have 4 gear loops, 4 pressure molded gear loops. It has the 2, and then the other 2 are just this lightweight webbing, again to conserve weight. So if you want something light, breathable, mainly for sending in the gym or in the crag, the AirNet is what is going to be for you. So that kind of rounds out what harnesses we're going to talk about today for the 2020 Black Diamond harnesses. If there's other harness you want to hear about or know more about, let us know. We do have several solution families that have adjustable leg loops like the Technician, so if you do need that bigger leg loops, the Technician will be a good one for you. And there's several other ones like the Big Gun that are made for like big walls or hang dogging or setting or whatnot like that. So let us know if you have any questions. Like always, please support your local outdoor specialty, your local gym. If you're trying on harnesses and purchasing them, those dollars go straight back to your community, and we are trying to support local best we can. Thanks.